Okay.
Well done, Lucy.
Hello, folks. So I'm not sure if this is going to end up on YouTube or not, but because Jules isn't with us today, he's abroad travelling. Lucky him. I'm your temporary host, folks, and it's going to run exactly as we normally do, folks. So let's try and find a conversation. Let's have a chat. Okay.
I went to a Rolling Stones rum relaunch, rebrand on Friday, and guess which teetotal person with autism won a bottle of rum, which is now sitting on the shelf here. And the train was late coming back, so I'm getting a refund from that. And on Monday, we had the Anchoress announced a new single, an album, and a show. So maybe the potential for an interview with her has taken one step further.
Well, it's good to hear that things are moving with that interview, GL. Have you had contact? I mean, you're talking to their management now. Or are you trying to find another way around?
No, I emailed the company that deals with her PR, and I don't know what's happened with that. Jules said not to push it, and he was right. And she's actually said on Facebook that if something doesn't happen, that she's happy to arrange something anyway. Uh, but she's obviously new album, and she's bogged down in getting all the things that she needs to do to get that push through. And like I say, the album's August, the single's just out. She did um, Radio 6 and Radio and NME this week, so she'll be having a lot more interviews to go on to. But we'll just see. I'm hopeful it'll happen, and if I get to the show in August, I mean, I'll mention it to her if I get a chance to speak to her.
Yeah, I guess all publicity is kind of good publicity, though. Rob, sorry, GL, but it's probably quite a good thing that if we just while she's promoting and she's looking for avenues to go down and different audiences, well, we're a different audience, a very different audience, and it lies with some of her, her lifestyle and her own autism. So you never know, but yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed for that one, see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't pushed forward on. I'd really like to try and get Ella Maisie Purvis, who plays Patience in the TV series Patience, and I've had a little bit of contact with the production company in this country because I run the Facebook fan page, and but they're filming at the moment. They're filming the third season series, so I'm not pushing on that. And there's also Kat Eccles, who's an MP, who, as far as we know, is the only MP who's neurodiverse in the House of Commons. And I've got a contact email for her, but I'd like to see what happens with the anchoress. I don't want to sort of take on two or three at one go, so we'll just see what happens.
Okay. Okay. I was just wondering, I'm curious, GR, have you prepared questions? Can it be done in writing, or would you prefer it to be, a live thing?
I've already stated that I'll send questions in advance. I've written a list of questions out, which when we get the interview, I mean, I'd send them round, I'd email them round, but I want to be certain that we've got the interview first and take it from there. If it happens, it happens. Um, I mean, I'm not guaranteeing it'll happen. I'm hopeful. She has been quite sort of like I said on Facebook. She said if the PR company don't go for it, that she'd see about it herself. But I mean, she's got a new album out and she's a parent and everything else, so she's got a lot of things going on. So we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, as long as she's aware. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? You made her kind of aware that there's a possibility of her coming here and speaking to us. So, I mean, you've thrown it over to her. So I don't think there's much more you can do, and just wait for that break in the traffic so she feels like she wants to come and chat to us as a group. It would be good though.
Yeah, she's a very private person. I mean, she was outed as having autism. It was something. She's very private. It was something that she didn't state herself, but now it's out there. And sort of general questions I think about autism and the creative process that she'll be happy to answer. And I mean, it will be recorded, so it's down to her. If she's unhappy with anything, it can be edited out.
That's cool. I just wanted I'm sorry. I just wanted to introduce. We've got a new person with us today, David, who is with us for the first time. So I don't know if you want to be on camera or you want to chat with us, but we're cool either way. If you want to have a word and just tell us sort of a little bit about yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm David. I'm 56, autistic with ADHD. I live in Brighton with my partner Pete. What else? I work for Brighton and Hove City Council as an information officer. I'm in quite a few groups at work where I can sort of try and get my sort of views and things across. We've got an autism partnership board. We've got the Brighton Autistic Movement. I've just joined an equalities group there as well as a lived experience person. So we aren't just forgotten about. There's a group of us that are lived experience type people who can get our views across and just try and make the workplace and Brighton as a whole more suited to our needs, really. I'm a volunteer radio presenter at the moment with Trans Radio UK. I have 2 shows a week, both on Wednesday, Eat to the Beat at 1 p.m. and All Mixed Up at 6 p.m. And yeah, I'm also a singer, so I also release music as well. So quite busy. That's about it, really.
That's fantastic. Thank you. So that's everything about you now. You don't need to have your camera on. If you're not comfortable with your camera, David, you can turn that off. I'm just going to let you know that now. So you don't need to leave it on. If you want to speak, you can turn yourself off if you're more comfortable that way. Because generally speaking, we are all the more comfortable that way on this channel. But yeah, that's a lot. And I know Brighton very well. My brother lives there, and he's also autistic. So
that's
there
good.
you go.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of us. Go on.
Brighton have been actually the council have been really, really good. We've got a new CEO, and she's very for helping all the neurodiverse staff in the council. She's very into helping them and just helping us fit in to a world that really isn't designed for us. And that was really nice coming right from the top. That was really promising. So yeah, I've just applied for another position, and I don't know about everybody else, but absolutely dread interviews. So I think that's my number one stress out at the moment. So what I'm trying to do is get the interview questions prior to the interview. So that's my latest push, because I think that would help all of us if I could get that one put through. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted on that one.
Cool. That's really cool. We've got some comments that are coming up here because we've got text as well, David, just to let you know on the side here. So Gia said he wants to know when you were diagnosed with autism.
Only a year ago. I've always had epilepsy. Well, I had epilepsy, but the doctors used to say I was depressed with anxiety, and we just knew it was not. We just knew it was not just that. It was definitely something else. And it was my partner that it was my partner really that said, it's probably about time we need to get a proper, go to a doctor, get some tests done and get a proper diagnosis. It was then that it was really hard. I waited 6 years on the NHS and it was just like going nowhere, and they weren't very helpful at all. I contacted them twice. It was pretty much, you're on the list, don't contact us again. So that's when the Autism Partnership Board came up at work. I thought this is a perfect time to join and get all that type of thing across and try and get it all, at least people made aware of it. So I went to a private company in the end. And did it through my doctor. But yeah. So I was late diagnosed autistic, and then they said, you are autistic, absolutely definite, but we think you're also quite high on the ADHD spectrum as well. So I thought, oh God, that's all I need, both of them. But I thought, well, you've managed this long. At least now you know what it is. And I'm on Ritalin now, which has really helped me. So, and what's been really nice is meeting other people in the same boat. That's been really nice. Their experiences, how they've managed, who they've turned to for help. And that's been so nice. So they set up a little group, the Brighton Autistic Movement, and that's focused on adults with autism. And that's been just so nice, just talking to other people and knowing that I wasn't the same. It wasn't just me that went for years and couldn't understand things, and now we know. So yeah, a late diagnosis. So yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, really. It felt like, it was weird. It felt like grieving at first. I thought, God, you've made all those mess ups all your life with your career and relationships and friendships lost, and it was all because of that. So yeah, it was strange, but I'm moving forward now, and I'm just making the most of that, and I'm getting out there and yeah, just promoting it as much as I can. So I'm trying to put us